Basarios is a rock dragon from Monster Hunter, and they're at the adolescent stage of You know what? Who cares? Let's just build him. Basarios is a wyvern covered in large boulders that it uses as camouflage. I'm mostly going to use wool blocks, and I encourage you to use any stone bricks that you have laying around. Stone, cobblestone, smooth stone, stone brick, polished tough, concrete, terracotta. Mix and match to get different textures to give your build more depth and flavor. I mean, what's important that you get all of the shapes and the vibe correct. I mean, hell, you could build a mossy green Basarios or a pink one.
I've got a green thumb, and I'm from the Himalayas.
As so long as you get those key identifiable details, you can have a lot of fun messing around with the designs and your imagination. What do you think, Basarios?
I ate too much andesite for dinner.
A good place to start with any build is the face and then working out from there. Starting with a 3x3x4 block, we're going to punch out 2 holes for the sunken eye sockets and use a bamboo button to get those stunning yellow eyes.
Thank you.
Next, I want to get that swooping beard that he has going on and the open mouth, so I ended up with stairs oriented going every which way like this. Then we can finally add the horns on the head and the cheek spikes with a few well-placed blocks and stairs. Now we can get to work on his body. He's a pretty wide guy to begin with, but I'm going to stick with the 3-block width that we had established for the head. Make 2 drumsticks 3 blocks apart, add a stand at each base, and finish with the claws pointed out in all directions. Add a pair of campfires to the thighs, and you get Basarios after an explosion. I'm going to sculpt out the base shape of the body until I get something that I like. Mainly, it's comprised of a body block that's about 5 blocks tall, and a tail that's about 10 blocks long. We can get some embellishments on the stomach by adding trapdoors to make out the big rocks on his chest. He has a brown line underneath the boulders on his shoulders, and I believe that this is part of his camouflage, being a line of dirt to better blend in with the ground.
I'm a master of disguise.
Next, I'm going to build up the big boulders that he has on his back that give him his distinctive shape. I use this cross pattern a lot to make the individual boulders along that line. You can mess around with blocks, stairs, and slabs to get more definition on each rock, playing around with different orientations to get a more natural and organic feel. A good principle when designing the tail and the back rock is to leave a gap between them to make them feel more separate from each other.
I'm just feeling like we've separated.
Finally, we're going to work on the wings, starting with the upper arm being a lot thicker, then thinning out and curving upwards. We can add this final swooping portion down on the end here. In bat wings, this piece is basically really long fingers with membranes stretched between them, which is cool and upsetting. We'll add more white blocks pointing out as the spikes along his wings, and finish by filling the wing with 3 swoop steps to get the sections of the wings. And then copy that to the other side, and we're done.